Hey fire signs, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing. Hit the like. This will be for all your placements, pretty much Aries, Leo, Sag, and I will timestamp down below, okay, in the description box for the week's energy. Just see what's happening for you. All right. So let me just get set up here. Do a little cleansing, give you a little cleansing. Do all these decks. And all these over here. And we're going to work primarily with the Halloween-oriented decks today as well, okay? So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on with y'all this week. Please and thank you, Spirit. See what's in the energy for you. All right, okay. What's oldest then? All right, we've got Gemini, so you could be dealing with the Gemini. I'll just stick that right there. Hygiene is a big deal, so maybe some energy clearing might be needed. Plans and little black book. Definitely some karmic energy here that needs to be cleaned out. This could be even literally cleaning out your address book, okay? Or at least making a plan to kind of assess all the energies in your field, okay? Whether that be tangible items you want to get rid of or donate or whatever. There's definitely some sort of cleansing of your aura and your environment going on here. Could also be dealing with a Cancer. Okay. Anybody else? Since we got little black book here, Spirit, let's get 3, please. To identify who or what. All right. The letter B might be significant. A Leo, year of the pig, might be significant. Chinese zodiac year, birth year. 3 of Wands in the reverse here. So maybe somebody that's just not following their intuition, not doing their plan, not having a purpose, not knowing what to do. Someone that might be a little confused. Let's see. Or maybe something that you've been confused about, okay? That might be an identifier for some of you. Let's see what else. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Something that you don't want to have regrets over. Maybe somebody might be lamenting or coming out of being lamenting. Could be another Aries. Year of the rat is here, and the letter Z might be significant. Okay, you also have a Queen of Cups in reverse. Something that just doesn't love you, okay? Maybe a lack of creativity. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So we got Gemini and Cancer heavy here. Okay. Let's see what else. This could be a project that you just don't want to deal with and maybe, just didn't have any plans for. I'm just kind of think, practically here. So maybe donating the tools, right? If it's like for example, let's say it's a painting project, right? You still have all these supplies lying around. And it's just not your jam and your jelly anymore. Maybe it's time to donate that to a good cause or something, okay? Let's see what else. Let's get you some oracle. No, we'll start with the Santa Muerte. It's a good time of year anyway. It's Samhain portal. Endings do lead to new beginnings. You might need to just clear out your energy so that the stuff that's meant for you comes through and has space. Even if this is just old feelings or things that you have an attachment to that don't exactly feel right, All right. Card number 10. 10 might be significant. One more, Spirit. One more. for Aries. And 11, interesting. So definitely some progression here going on. I love how they connect together visually there. These are both deities of the Aztec tradition. So let's learn a bit. Remind myself who these are. Ooh, we have a couple. Both the king and queen of the dead and afterlife. Bear with. I am so bad at pronouncing their names. But Mictlantecuhtli and Mictecacatl. Mictlan and Mictec, okay? For short. So, the king of the dead and the afterlife, ruler of the deepest part of the underworld, along with his wife, he forms the binary and complementary opposition of disintegration of bodies and matter. We see him devouring a body, for rupture and fading out are the starting point for any successive work of creation and regeneration. He is the alchemic solve to separate, the analysis before synthesis, the phoenix that dies and returns to ashes before rebirth. So this is definitely clearing the way to get that new spark going, right? She is the queen of the dead and the afterlife, responsible for memory as a whole and individual memories. So this could very well be having to do with cleaning out your subconscious too, maybe healing any traumatic wounds, okay? She represents the principles of synthesis and aggregation of bodies and matter, complementary to that of her husband. She is the alchemic coagula, to join together. So separate and join together, okay? So it's really just kind of like, I'm really envisioning sort of like organizing, right? Like you separate out piles just to get them organized in a better way, right? So this could just be really organizing every little aspect in your life to see what's good for you, what has a place, what will still have a place, etc. She is also a continuation on a lower level of the concept of synthesis expressed by feminine energy. In fact, we see her near some recently molded bodies devouring stars during the day, because just as life cannot exist without death, day cannot exist without night. It is time to look at a situation from a more in-depth point of view, to analyze the circumstances before putting the pieces back together. The study and analysis you have done is sufficient, and the time has come to put them to work enacting your own synthesis. Okay? Let's see what else. I'm really getting the sense of just kind of taking things apart to put them back together, and just fixing the bits and pieces that don't work, cleanse out the pieces that don't work, take the pieces that don't work, right? And kind of remolding the situation for you energetically. And this could be just dealing with social groups, given the little black book there. Things that you've collected, maybe. I'm really seeing that as well. This could literally be going through all your contacts and your social media accounts and cleansing them out too. I do see that with the little black book. It's typically about your acquaintances, right? People you don't barely know. I'm getting the sense that you might need to clean out some karmic energies to bring in the soulful connections, right? And that may be important at this time. It could also just be some dummy work the universe is giving you at the moment, just to keep you preoccupied while other things in the background are being lined up as well, especially since we have Mr. and Mrs. here, right? All right. Barnbrack, synergy and sweetness. Dawn, ooh, love it. There's your rebirth energy. New beginnings with Dawn here. And joy, rejoicing in the present. So it's things that are already currently going on for you presently, okay? Of course, it's the big book at the bottom. Barnbrack, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now, okay? So definitely being in the present moment, not worry so much about what's going to happen, okay? After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose. The sweet synergy of Barnbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually, should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. And it's definitely about new beginnings here. With the Dawn card, let's see if there's anything else. Change is unstoppable, and even the most difficult times will pass, no matter how devastating they may seem. Hope is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the universe, and it's being indicated here, okay? So just be in the present moment. Know that good things are coming, okay? Try to stay in this high vibrational light, right? You want to see the sunrise. All right, let's see what else we got here. The Mermaid and the Turtle, 25 and 7 might be significant. Let me see. Okay, good. An elder will teach you, so maybe you'll learn something new from someone that is wise at the moment, okay? And Snake Princess, the serpentine path of power. It's regaining your energy, taking your energy back, calling your power back. 42 and 6 is there. It's also about renewal, rebirth energy too. All right. I do want to pull a little bit Spirit on this plans. If there's anything more specific for Aries to work on this week, like where they can target their cleansing, their organizing, their projects, anything specific. And this could be as simple as just healing your own emotional stuff, as well as doing anything creative, cleaning out any creative projects that, or finishing up creative projects that you sort of forgot about or hadn't done in a while. This could literally be doing your own personal hygiene, taking a spiritual bath, that kind of thing. But is there anything more specific? In the present? Okay, well, save that. All right. Bluebird it is. We'll clarify with the Rock and Roll Tarot. Let's see. 3, please. Thank you. All right, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Okay, something that does not make you happy. Ring to the right, your love is alive, but it's the first card out, okay? So whatever it is to the left of, ring to the left and troubles begin. Your heart will be cleft and filled with chagrin. 25 again, so 25 might be significant. 25, 25. Page of Pentacles, okay. Could be something that you're learning at this time, okay? Or news that comes in. Aries, Taurus, Gemini energy there. Stranger is identified with the scythe here. The number 10 as well. And King of Pentacles, so it could be in a work situation or education, okay? Fish, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is here. This could be a boss. This could be somebody with money. This could be a situation with money. Maybe even worrying about money. Okay, so maybe there's some things lying around that you could probably sell instead of just donate, okay? When the fish swim near in the ocean vast, prospects are clear for a fortune amassed. So maybe there has been some things collected. If fish swim away, but they're not, they're swimming towards, okay? So that's all good. And this could also be about children too. Maybe there's children's toys that could be sold that the kids aren't using anymore. Or donated if you feel like doing that. Whatever you put out to the universe will come back to you in spades. Something that needs to happen, you know, maybe getting this plan together within a day would be good. You know, and if you have to do a little bit of research, this could also be a financial advisor as well. I just heard that. Okay. So this could just be kind of like also reorganizing your budget, right? Just reevaluating everything, right? Taking it apart, putting it back together. 34 and 7. Sevens are huge for you right now. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. Okay, whatever you're worried about, that would be an identifier there. Eight of Swords, or maybe something that you're worried, fearful, have anxiety over. Yeah, the Chariot could be a car. Could be a car with the Chariot here. But there is some kind of achievement through this energy, okay? All right, let's get you some final guidance here from our newest deck. Miss Samhain Oracle here, Spirit, please, for Aries placements. For the week. Candle Magic. Number 9. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. And that showed up in the upright too. This could just be an indication if you need to clear your energy. Literally, if you do candle magic, if that's your jam, might be a good time to do that. Just get yourself a white candle and voila. Intentions and prayer, okay? There are a few spells that are complete without a candle or 2 or 10. Candles make the setting of a spell more magical and also play an essential role in a spell. And for a fire sign, it could also be a lot to do with just having that flame energy around to help move things quicker, okay? Candles carry our intentions out into the universe. They pull in our words and prayers along their spines and send them out through the tips of their flames. Aside from carrying our intentions, candles call in good spirits and nature's helpers who are drawn to the light of the flame. These spirits protect us as well as hold our intentions, making our spells all the more magical. Ooh, you even have candle color correspondences here too. Although I did a whole video on that, so you might want to check that out too. Let's see, okay. When you're holding this card, know that your intentions and prayers have been received by the powers that be. They know you are in need of support and are working hard behind the scenes to bring your prayers to life. You do not need to worry, as your intentions will manifest when the time is right. And it just talks about white, black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, silver, gold, pink, and brown. And I think I covered all those colors. So you might want to go check that out, okay? Is there any color in particular that Aries should focus on at this time? White, black, green, orange. Okay. All right, I'll read those. White, higher self, the goddess, peace, purity, cleanliness, angels, mental powers, all purpose. It could be used in place of any other color. Black, binding, protection, banishment, repelling negative energy, grounding, safety, uncrossing, and scrying. Orange, confidence, justice, self-expression, fun, celebration, creativity, happiness, success, harvest, opportunity, legal matters, and ambition. Green, money, health, nurturing, growth, love, compassion, luck, plant magic, counters greed and jealousy, career, rebirth, harmony, partnership, and new beginnings, okay? All right. There you go, my darling Arieses. Hopefully that helps, okay? Stay tuned next week. And of course, if any of the further guidance also helps you or speaks to you, that might be an indication as well, okay? And go follow your other placements as well. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Leo placements. Let's see what's going on for you this week. All right. Spirit for Leos. What's going on this week? Energy-wise, what's going on? What do they need to be aware of at this time, please and thank you? The right one. Just hearing partnership, climbing to new heights, working together as a team. Maybe something that's well known here with the fame card, or has been recognized of working together. And love spell. Maybe something that's bound to in some way, shape, or form here. I'm just looking at her very colorful ropes. Something that really pulls on your heart chakra. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. What is this? What's going on here? Let's get 3. Spirit, please, and thank you for Leo. Something you've manifested or has been manifested. Could be dealing with an older lady, age 50 and up. Feminine energy, presenting. Number 6 might be significant. Okay, a change. Number 9. And the good Lord. Okay, we do have a partnership here of some sort. Number 5. That's a masculine energy, age 50 and up. So that should be an identifier. Since we have at least 2, let's identify. Let's see what's going on in this situation here, Spirit. Some kind of change is happening. And with that right one, it could be just that it's improving, right? This relationship could be improving, whatever it is. Whatever ship it is. Whatever type of relationship. Health and tough and trying times. Health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet, so definitely something physical or dietary. Many new friendships are on the horizon, so this could be like taking care of a friendship situation. Tough and trying times. Tough times ahead, think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all cost. So whatever's going on in this relationship may be a little challenging, but worth it. Climbing a mountain is definitely not easy, right? Okay. It could be some kind of physical health issue going on as well. And you also see that with the bound. It could be like a disability. But something is changing here. So who are the folks involved in this situation? Let's pull 3. Especially since we got negative people. Alright. Alright, that was interesting. Alright. The letter T could be significant. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be Lady Justice. We'll get into it a little bit. You definitely have the Snake here in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe something that hasn't been giving to this situation has been complicating things. Okay, the letter F. Let's see, that's Taurus. Year of the Monkey. Although the Queen of Swords in the upright is actually a decent energy. Someone that communicates, speaks truth, right? You also have Libra energy here in the upright. Good, okay. But with the 5 of Swords, maybe it's some kind of gossip or conflict. The letter P. Let's get one more, because I'm not seeing you in this equation so far. So this could be an energy around you too, so we'll just get one more. All right, 8 of Swords could be some mental imprisonment. Maybe somebody's got a lot of fears or worries. going on. Cancer energy, year of the dragon, year of the rabbit, and the letter H might be significant, okay? All right, Spirit, what's changing? What is this change that good decisions have to be made on? Could be surrounding work here with the Eight of Pentacles. 44 might be significant. Three of Swords, maybe something heartbreaking in a work environment. Although there is luck here with the pig. Great abundance, high honors, and all ambition achieved. So you definitely have that with the right one in fame here. 10 might be significant. And Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. There's no clouds with it, Spirit. Okay, so I'm really seeing a sunrise with this, so good things are on the horizon, right? But you're definitely at a crossroads here where you got to make a decision on what to do about whatever's heartbreaking here, okay? Something needs to change with the energy. All right, let's get into it. Let's pull from the Santa Muerte Oracle, Spirit. Get to, please. Okay, birthing a new idea here. 25 breaks down to a 7, and I'm going to have to remember this card. 18 breaks down to a 9. Let me just get to that page real quick. Emotions. Okay. Something you love, perhaps? Birth. The material world of actions opens with birth, of course. The preceding levels of emanation, creation, and formation have finally conglomerated, giving birth to matter and to the phenomenal world in which the actions of man take place. So you've got to take action on something. That could be this change, okay? We pass the black veil that separates us from the higher and more abstract levels. We descend a staircase, becoming more and more aware of ourselves and of the Santa Mother Muerte that gifts us our time. So there might be some quick decisions to be made here, okay? I do see that energy here with the Ace of Wands. It's not the Ace of Pentacles where you like have time to play with it, right? Or the Ace of Swords or the Ace of Cups, right? You do have to kind of work with it quickly. This is typically hours, days kind of energy, okay? In fact, every mother is a giver of death because being tied to a form is what makes us mortal. But without her, we could not exist as individuals. We could not smile, cry, evolve, create a family, or build a home. And that's what this could be about as well, putting things together for that. It is time to act and begin the work you must bring into the world, as your potential is at its highest and is simply waiting to come to light. 18. Emotions. Sentiments, fluid and changeable like water. They are the aspect that characterizes this card both positively and negatively. Our emotions are the main source of our moods, of our joys and pains. They are the part of us that places us in a receptive and communicative position in regards to the external world, ready to embrace it with open arms. In negative terms, however, they can lead us to close and isolate ourselves from everything around us, transforming the initial multicolored source into tears. Wow, that's like cool. Oh, I see. The multicolored source into tears. Okay. Remember to put your heart into what you're doing. Otherwise, the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp. Okay? Like I said, put your heart into it, right? Birthing this new idea, putting it into action, all right? Whatever this is for your tangible, and it does sound like home, something tangible here. Let's see what the Halloween Oracle has to offer. Please and thank you, Spirit, for Leo, for our big kitties. All right, our kings and queens of the jungle. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. So using discretion at this time as well as discernment. Seeing the bigger picture. Hearth, definitely around home. Okay, so it's definitely something around home here for you, okay? Happiness in our hearts and homes. Home is where the heart is what I just heard, all right? And joy, rejoicing in the present, okay? So it's definitely something that's present and accounted for, okay? All right, let's see what Goddess Nyx has to say regarding this change, this birth, this decision that has to be made. Okay, meditate on it. 25 breaks down to a 7. Go within. Tap into your heart center to see where you're being guided, okay? And, 9 and chaos. Let's pull one more on that one. Maybe there's something brewing around you that's in your external that's kind of complicating things. We're just doing one. Wait, what are they? Hold on. Deceit and obedience. Okay, so maybe there's something legal happening. Maybe there's someone that's just not following the rules, not doing something they're supposed to. And that could provide problems later down the line. All right. Again, with that rejoicing energy in the present moment, with fulfillment here. Where's this book? I'm going to read chaos for you. Maybe there's a key word in there that'll help you identify the circumstance or person. All right. This is just a reminder that after a storm, the air is cleared and life will begin even better than before. The silly thing is if you refuse to take shelter, so you might need to actually go into hermit mode and not engage in whatever. What was that? Those two cards again. Let's see. Deceit and obedience, right? So maybe somebody's doing something they're not supposed to. So just don't get involved. I mean, of course, if you see something, say something, but, try to step out the way of the repercussions of it. That's a good word. Okay. The silly thing is if you refuse to take shelter, you will get soaked and you may have to repair a lot of damage. If you created the chaos, you'll have to clean it up, but if others are the cause, you must step out of it and wait out the storm. A good thing to say to yourself is no drama. So there may be drama ahead because of someone that's external to you, and it could be one of these folks, okay? Let's pull one spirit. Any further guidance for Leo? The Black Cat, Lost Magic, Atonement, and Rebalance. Number 30. Black cats are typically associated with protection, but I think this card talks about a little other things. Oh, this could very well be this energy that's chaotic here. Okay, a feeling of great loneliness, angst, even self-pity and ennui. A flatness and emptiness, a boredom, has been around you. You must take this time to really understand how this came to be and to understand that it could not have come without some kind of contribution. This is not to blame or even to blame another, but to understand how the trouble has happened as best as you can. So maybe this could be some residual karmic energy coming back to you from something in the past, and maybe now you recognize it. Maybe you've, since having an awakening, you realize, oh, I've got some old stuff I got to, tidy up, okay? By acknowledging the part that you played, you will be given messages and opportunities to regrow friendships that have still life in them. So this might have something to do with a specific friend, okay? You will know which ones to walk away from for all time. It's time to say sorry if you know you ought to, and to allow yourself to say what has been done and why. There is no blame, just understanding. But there must be an understanding of your own connection to this first and foremost. Kind words and sincere amends will create friendships. Insisting on being tough and frightening for self-protection will only repeat this cycle. And this could be an identifier too of an energy that you might be around so you can recognize it. Leaving you even more alone than you feel at the present, and magic will stay far away. There may be jealousy, intense jealousy, and sticky, unhealthy energies. You need not feel you are empty. You too have your magic. Forgive yourselves, speak the truth, and I do see that with this Queen of Swords energy here. Make amends and watch your own magical abilities grow and thrive. Okay, let's get you some final guidance. Newest deck. For Leo, Spirit, please and thank you. All right. Candle magic. Aries just got this as well, okay? And I want to check out their read. Okay. That is card number 9. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that will unravel. It's all about good intentions and putting your prayers in. Know that your intentions and prayers have been received by the powers that be. They know you are in need of support and are working hard behind the scenes to bring your prayers to life. You do not need to worry, as your intentions will manifest at the right time. I do see quite a bit of yellow here. The yellow is really speaking out as well as the red. So I'm going to read you which candles those are, okay? And what they're for. Red is for grounding, stability, strength, danger, confidence, fire element, action, assertiveness, sexual energy, vitality, motivation, and power. And yellow is about just positive energy, happiness, inspiration, sun magic, positive thinking, friendship, prosperity, self-esteem, beauty, and intellect. This may also be something that you could do to strengthen both your root chakra and your solar plexus as well, okay? There you go, Leo. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got for you. What's going on for our Saggy spirits? There we go. Please and thank you. Ooh, the number on that card is really speaking to me. I just looked down at the deck and saw the number 21. So the 21st or 3rd might be significant to somebody. Or the number 21 in general might be an identifier in this situation. Okay. All right, what's going on for Saggy spirit? Okay. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Ooh, secrets and spell work. All right. That could just be manifesting. Gossip. It's all forms of dark magic anyway. Because how we manifest, the energy we put out in the universe goes back. It's all magic. And our words create reality. So, let's get one more. Maybe this is surrounding a Pisces. Oh, Gemini could be significant as well in this situation. I just heard cross-watcher energy is here, so you could be cross-watching for... Ooh, and Leo too. Okay, wow. All right. You could be cross-watching for Sagittarius. All right. Let's get one more, Spirit. What's going on here? Little Black Book, karmic energy. Okay, or at least just acquaintance-oriented energy, not completely soulful, right? Okay. What is happening here? I'm already feeling the vibe of, yeah, like lots of gossip and you know, verbal manipulation of some kind, or... All right, what is this? What is happening here? Main male, so you could be dealing with a masculine energy, masculine identifying, I should say. That could be a divine masculine. What age group is that? 30s, 40s? What else could be involved? A change, number 9. 1 and 9 so far. I also kind of see Cancerian energy with that chariot, that lady and her horses, her horse-drawn carriage. Thank you. Couldn't think for a second there. And a main female. So this could be interesting. It was one of the, I think it might have been Leo who just had that. Similar scenario, just with older generation. So you might want to check out Aries or Leo. It was definitely within this video, okay? Where it was a couple and something's changing in between. Okay, but with their couple, it was the older folk. The two, the good Lord and good lady, age 50s and up, okay? Similar kind of thing. I think they were flipped, though. That's interesting. Okay, what's going on? All right. Let's see. Okay, well, Bluebird, all right. What's going on here, Spirit? What's changing? I just heard karma. So maybe there's some energy that's going out, is coming back. Excuse me. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Having something to do with the home. Number 4 might be significant. Page of Pentacles, Aries, Taurus, Gemini energy here. Could also be children, but maybe there's something being learned about a situation. The scythe here refers to strangers. Beware, they can harm you. Just about danger, stalking. So that could very well be that somebody's been doing some gossip, telling secrets, or think they're telling secrets, and they're making people look bad kind of situation. All right, I definitely get that vibe with this. Let's see what else. If nearby cards hold favorable view with swift action, you'll overcome too. 10 and 1. And the Queen of Swords energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Pentacles could also be an apology, a gift, a new beginning that is long-lasting. Queen of Swords is someone who speaks truth, is honorable. And with the flowers here, you do have happiness, but the flowers could also be an identifier. Number 9, again. Something is near completion with this, okay? With the 9s on deck. Oh, and the 1s, new beginnings. Nice. 10 reduces down to 1. So endings, almost there on the cusp. All right. Let's clarify. What's this Page of Pentacles? This main male could be this King of Cups, and this main female could be this Queen of Swords. Or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. All right. What's the Page of Pentacles and change here? All right. Maybe something that had been agonized over, or betrayed by, some kind of devastation has created this transition to independence with the 9 of Pentacles here. Looking good, smelling good, a come up, glow up, Definitely glow up with the Six of Wands here. Triumph and victory. Okay. All right. I get the feeling you're not supposed to know what's next, but maybe staying victorious to staying solo of a situation, right? Or someone, at least whoever this main male is, perhaps, or this main female. Take it how it resonates. So you might be on the outside watching this situation unfold, okay? I definitely don't get the feeling you're involved in it. I think you're on the outside looking in. Okay, let's see, what else? Definitely a loving masculine energy and an honest feminine energy, okay? To sum it up. All right. It does feel restorative. 24 breaks down to a 6. Trying to remember the name of that card. 18. Also, Leo just got this. Emotions. I remember. All right. 24, Flux. Here we go. The last card of the World of Formation shows us that we can only obtain self-realization and do significant things in the world if we understand that our present is generated and connected by every kindness and every crime of the past in a continuous flow. So definitely, no wonder why I heard karma. This has definitely come back around energy, but this could also pertain to breaking of ancestral bonds or generational curses, okay? We are like antenna that can receive and transmit original light that comes from the 8th card of emanations, which also reaches us through our parents, grandparents, our ancestors, and through the forms we have given our gods. Remember that you are the one in the present holding your future, and that if you want this future to be positive, you must first look inside yourself, because every action you decide to take in the world is nothing but a reflection of yourself. And with the 18 emotions card here, it really does talk about getting into your heart space to tap into your soul self and really examine where your emotions come from, whether or not they're tied to ego or not, okay? Emotions, sentiments, fluid and changeable, like water. They are the aspect that characterizes this card both positively and negatively. Our emotions are the main source of our moods, of our joys and pains. They are part of us that places us in a receptive and communicative position in regards to the external world, ready to embrace it with open arms. In negative terms, however, they can lead us to close and isolate ourselves from everything around us, transforming the initial multicolored source into tears. So I'm definitely getting a sense, don't actually stay in an energy that keeps you in hermit mode because you're afraid of the world or because you don't want to get hurt again, okay? You want to get independent of yourself while still being able to be around others, okay? Sixes do have that return to purpose energy, which is unconditional love for the greater good. So you may be in a position right now to really cut out some things that are kind of keeping you stagnant, right? Remember to put your heart into what you're doing, otherwise the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a swamp, okay? What? Was not even meaning to use that same word. It came out anyway. All right, let's get some more guidance here for our Saggies. Our Sagittarius, our Sagittarii, our Sagittarians. I've heard it said so many different ways. I love it. Saggies. All right. Let's get a couple here. Zombie and control. The lamp, remembrance. That's also about remembering your past, right? Remembering your ancestors as well. And what better time to do it than Samhain, okay? And let's get one more. And the veil, the future. And I'm covering up stuff here. All right. We're going to start with zombie. That's the first one that came out. So this could describe an energy that you're around that you would recognize, okay? All right, here we go. One of the most frightening aspects of the idea of zombieism is the idea of our souls and consciousness being trapped inside a body that does not do our bidding but someone else's. Another is the idea of being buried alive, the fate of some, it is said, who get trapped in already dead bodies. This is a time to look at the concept of control. Do you want to control everything, leaving little to free expression? Do you choose partners who are not your equals so they are easily manipulated and changed to your liking? Or do you allow that to happen to you? If you are not living your most authentic life, it's time to look at why and how to change that. So perhaps this is a scenario that you would recognize with your ancestors too, right? Maybe there's this tradition, this convention that's been passed down from generation to generation where this is just the norm that we do. This is the kind of relationship we get into with these people, right? Immediately thought of just like the old-timey way of doing things in the 50s, right? Barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen kind of concept, right? And maybe this is a real chance to kind of reevaluate where that actually comes from. Is that heart-centered or is that ego-centered, right? And maybe it's, manifesting in new relationships that are, younger generations, right, than yourself. And that could be an identifier around you. I'm really looking at this leaving little to free expression thing. And with the Independence card here, maybe this is an energy that has felt very restrictive, okay? And it's time to kind of alleviate that. The lamp came next, right? Okay. Kind of like tells a story, right? All right, the lamp. While it is tradition to carve a jack-o'-lantern to scare away the spirits, it was an older tradition still to light a candle or a lamp on Halloween night and leave it at the window as a loving guide home for those who have passed. So this is definitely some ancestral connection here, okay? Both as a symbol of remembrance and also a kind of leaving the lights on for those who may wish to come home. The lamp was left on to illuminate the night and perhaps even the sadness that was felt because of the passing. This card reminds us that it's a positive thing to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. So don't mourn whatever's ending in this situation, okay? You just remember what it was, what it taught you, where you're supposed to be going here, okay? For those, or this could literally be over a death as well, but I'm not really seeing that here specifically. I mean, yeah, she does have 10 swords. He does have 10 swords in his back here, but so that could be something, but it didn't come up as a primary, okay? I am seeing a little bit of backfire energy here, okay? I'm not going to lie on that one. So, especially with the zombie showing up. And maybe that's, it could very well be a generational curse thing. I don't know, has drama and gossip and verbal manipulation been common in your family? That would be what I would think it is. Like if your grandparents and your great-grandparents, contributed to gossip and, every generation ahead of you or behind you, behind you had done it, then I guess that could be it. This could be a chance to really break a generational curse here, All right, for those whom we did not have an easy relationship or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do our friends, and so the darkness can illuminate our strengths and our true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. The veil really does talk about seeing through things, seeing the bigger picture, also tapping into your intuition. There you are. The ancient Celts used to call the time of the longest night of the year Samhain. They believed that there was a misty veil that separated the world of the dead and the living, but on 2 nights of the year, Samhain and Beltane, the shortest night, that veil would be thin. The fineness of the veil meant the ancestors were closer than ever, and even the gods would be close. Oh, you might even be able to tap in and talk to an ancestor about whatever generational curse this is and get any guidance from them as well at this time. That just clicked. You can also do that around the Lion's Gate. I do see Leo energy here, so that could be representative of that. That would be August 8th, okay? And you typically have shadow sites pre and post of 14 days, give or take. Depends on the strength of your aura, really. Some can actually do it year-round. The stronger their aura, the better. More likely it's to occur. But, if you're just beginning on your journey or something and you're just getting your vibrations starting to rise, I would still work with the old school traditional ways of doing things that had been discovered during like the age of Pisces and Aries and all that, okay? Because it would still be very effective for you. So Samhain and Beltane, and I do see August 8th here, all right? This would mean that communications from the dead were more likely to occur, and that divination, where the divine speaks through something, would be more effective, such as cards. So while using this oracle as the veil lives, know that the other worlds are close. Listen in particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to have happen, plan, set intentions, and think big, okay? And there are other forms of scrying besides cardomancy, okay? Don't feel limited. Try different things. See what works for you. Let's see what Goddess Nyx has to say through the wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle. Love this deck. Anything else you need to know at this time? Okay, summon, all about getting your magic out there, putting your intentions in. 13 and 4 might be significant. Deceit, okay. All right, and love. 38, 11, that's manifestation number. And love 10. Again with the 10s, right? Love it. All right. Now is the time to pray, to meditate, to acknowledge the sacred in every experience. Don't take your next step lightly. You have the power to summon your spirit, summon your courage, and even summon the universe, or her in this case. You are inquiring about something important. Breathe and wait for a sign before you act. All right, you said the magic word. We're going to pull signs and syncs for you as well. All right. Breathe and wait for a sign. Okay, choose another card if you want more understanding. So it may have to do about whatever is deceitful in a love situation. Those are the next cards, okay? Or, a soulful connection. This could be family as well. Whatever ship it is, relationship-wise. All right. This could be a warning that someone is stabbing you in the back. And I do see a lot of stabs in the back here, okay? This is just sort of a heads up about that. So that might be, and even someone who's betrayed themselves and all those that looked up to her, okay? Or them. It says her here because it's her. Anything else? Be careful about your motives and making choices. Are they for the greater good or are they for selfish gain? That's what I just heard. Okay, so maybe this is a person that only makes decisions for selfish gain, right? Doesn't think of everybody's needs. They only think of their own. All right, 10 in love. Celebrate because love is calling to you and to open your heart and receive blessings. This is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life now. There's also a responsibility to this. You must give love freely without conditions. And this is not a person that has that, okay? So that might be able to give you an idea. And love others because your heart is open. There's something here else to consider. Love can be a confusing force too, and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feel like it's broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust in love. So you also may need a little bit of healing, emotional healing, okay? But we'll see what else pops up for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple signs and sinks too as well for Sagittarius spirit, since we're talking science. And these could just be anywhere out in your world, right? Something you see. Don't look for it. Let it come to you, okay? Be intuitively guided to look. All right. Don't seek it out. Don't make it fit. Right? But whatever's happening whenever these pop up, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to be something in the tangible. It could be a picture of it as well. All right, you have a red feather. Time of spiritual growth. Gifts are appearing. So that might give you a sign that you're strengthening, okay? Especially with that veil card there. And spotted feather. So something spotted, perhaps a spotted bird too. Something from the past needs to be released. Let's get one more. So think of red bird. Oh, you are birdie, birdie, birdie. Okay. Brown birds, spotted birds, red birds. Okay, might be significant. Brown feather, or just something spotted, a red color that's dominant in something, or brown. Brown feather, time to pause, reflect, and ground. Wait for clarity. Okay. Whichever order they come in, they'll let you know. Let's pull one from the Shapeshifter's Oracle Spirit. All right, Beauty and the Beast. Number 8, you need some space in a relationship. I would not doubt it's that. Whoever's deceitful. All right. Strange companions in stranger places. Challenges, use your imagination. Maybe strangers that might be kind of giving you some clues as well. Pay attention, okay? 28 and 10 here. Again with the 10. Got 2 10s here. Hedgehog love. Positive, uplifting, new friends. Okay. I think you're being guided to where you need to go in the form of new people, strangers, maybe some of this feathery, birdie action here as well. But I also see a Taurus energy here with the bowl. Maybe some identifiers of cats, raccoons, deer, and hedgehogs. And maybe even butterflies, okay? Let's get final guidance from the Seasons of the Witch, Silent Oracle. Okay, one too many there. We'll do that one. And you have Graveyard, 18 and 9 again, okay? There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. Peace and acknowledgement. Many see a graveyard as a symbol of mortality. It collects the tears of mourners whose loved ones have been laid to rest. Its stillness is an ominous song that creeps up the spine, leaving us to ponder who death will come for next. But a graveyard is a place of serenity, where souls can find peace and stillness beyond the harsh realities of living. There is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender, so definitely go with the flow. There are those who fear the graveyard, for it has long been the home of wandering spirits who cannot find peace. Those who have not transitioned to eternity, forced to live a half-life, neither dead nor alive. Souls who are faced with taking responsibility for a life not lived to the full. focused on things that didn't matter and holding on to resentment. The graveyard card will help you find peace where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control. Those are the times that we must surrender to our current place. There's no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. Take control over the things. The one thing you can change is yourself. The situation you're thinking about is no longer in your hands. The powers that have been taken over, the powers that be have taken over. Often we are faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. And I do see that here for you, okay? So go with the flow, take your rest, tap in, tune in, all that awesomeness, okay? There you go, Sagittarius. Hopefully that helps, all right? Have a good one. Bye.